What's up, YouTube? I'm Cinny.
And I'm Hollywood.
And you're watching YouCinny&Holliewood. Yes, we're back with another video. But before we get started, we want to thank you, all the people who viewed our first video, who liked, who commented. We appreciate it from the bottom of our hearts. It's because of you why we keep going. It may not be a lot, but we're grateful for you guys.
So grateful for our subscribers. Please continue to share our videos and let people know that we are here to motivate and inspire and just
have fun, and just so you can know the real us. We don't want to fake anything. We just want to just do us and just be real.
Yes, so from the bottom of our hearts, we sincerely thank you for liking and subscribing and commenting and everything. We love y'all, and we got more material to come. So check out this video. Okay, so today on our show, we're going to be talking about friendships. Do you have a best friend, or maybe a frenemy, or maybe somebody that's just kind of in this friend zone that you're not really sure what y'all are? We're going to be talking about kind of both of those topics today.
Okay, let's see. What's the first thing we're going to talk about?
Let's give our definitions of what we think is a true friend.
Okay.
Yeah. So for me, I think a true friend is someone who is there when you need them to be, who has your back, and someone who tells you when you're wrong. You can't always have a friend who's like got your back and letting you do wrong things. They need to be able to tell you when you're doing wrong.
Yes, that's true. I think a friend is somebody who is loyal, someone you can trust, someone you can share your deepest, darkest secrets with if you want to. Friends who have your best interest at heart, no one who wants to try to stab you in the back, and somebody who's like family.
Yeah, absolutely. I think all of those traits make up to be like a good friend.
Yes.
So what do you think qualifies as a frenemy then, if all of those qualifies to be a
frenemy? I say a frenemy is someone who's your friend in your face and then your enemy behind your back.
Ooh, and there's so many.
It's so many. And I believe that somebody who is maybe low-key jealous of you and try to do anything to ruin your character, tarnish your name, or do whatever they could behind your back to, just become disloyal.
Yeah, absolutely. I think like also with a frenemy, that's somebody who kind of tries to like keep you down or kind of like belittle you without you really realizing that that's what they're doing. Like you could be out somewhere or y'all could be having a conversation and you thinking that you sharing your deepest thoughts and secrets with them and they're gonna be happy for you, but then they turn around and everybody else like she thinks she gonna do this, but
being negative, always having negative comments.
Exactly. That is a frenemy for
yes,
sure.
It really is.
So do you have any examples of like somebody who is a good friend and somebody who is like a frenemy, or like any examples of situations you've been in with either one?
I say as far as like friendship goes, I had a situation where like sometimes when your friends don't hear from you every day, they go like, oh, she acting funny because she doing da-da-da or whatever. But I feel like when you have your priorities in order and you have like goals, dreams, and aspirations, those things are primary to you and everything else is secondary. And it's not meaning that I'm not your friend or I don't have time for you. It's just that at that time, I'm more focused on the things that I'm trying to do. And as a friend, you should be more understanding.
Absolutely. I agree with that 100%. Because, I mean, once you become an adult, you have other things that take, over your life. You don't have time to reach out to your friend every single day and talk to them on the phone and give them the play-by-play. You got to have friends when you become an adult that's like, okay, we hadn't talked in a couple weeks, but when we talk, we're going to pick right back up where we left off and keep it moving. And I don't think a lot of, really, especially a lot of females get that concept.
No, they don't. And a lot of them, because they don't have nothing going on for themselves, they just sitting there bitter and upset when they should be trying to get their priorities in order. That way they won't be salty about what the other person has going on. If anything, you should be more supportive.
Yes.
You know.
Yes. And if they salty, are they even really your friend? If they're
That's
salty
true.
about your accomplishments, you should really think about that.
Yes.
You know, if you got some friends around you that you can really trust and you can really turn to them when you in need, those are your real friends.
Yes.
For sure.
That is
The
so
ones
true.
where you feel like you can go to them about anything at any point and call them at any point in the night or whatever, and they're gonna be there for you, no questions asked. Those are your real friends.
So I mean, so if that was an example as far as like your friends, what about a frenemy? Have you ever been in a situation where you realized that your friend wasn't your friend and it was more so like a frenemy?
Oh, absolutely. I thought this person was like my best friend. Now, given I was not the best friend to this person either.
Oh.
Yeah, like not all the time. I
Yeah.
really wasn't. I mean, I'm old enough now I can own my truth. So,
Yeah, well, that's
you know,
good.
I wasn't, but in the same token, trying to turn everybody against me my senior year, all my friends and stuff. Then one of my cousins threw me a surprise birthday party for my 18th birthday. She was trying to get everybody not to go. And yeah, it was a mess, and I really don't know.
Too much
It
time.
does. I really don't know how we got to that point. I know she kind of got upset with me because I didn't choose to play softball in college, and I was just like, this is my life. It's not your life. I'm still going to college. You know, I just don't want to play anymore. What does this have to do with you?
Yeah,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
a little semi-psycho.
Yeah, I don't know, but
That she would never be a friend.
yeah, I guess not. And that's sad to say, but you know, things like that happen in
Yeah,
life.
God do everything for a reason. So be happy that those people that He did remove out of your life is no longer in your life. Because He removed them for a reason.
Yeah.
You know, when you go into different levels of your life and higher heights, everybody can't go.
Exactly.
You know, your destiny, your dream is not theirs, it's yours.
Yeah.
And you don't need to take anybody along with you.
Right.
So.
Exactly. So do you have an example?
Oh God. Mine, I just say it's like as far as like the workplace where, and sometimes it's school, but mine is more so like the workplace. You know, I'm all bubbly, happy, and if I'm going through stuff, people would never really know. But I'm I'm cool with everybody, you know. And sometimes, you know, people can't handle your personality.
That's very
or maybe
true.
you're too happy for them.
Yeah.
So they'll try to make up anything just to make you seem like a bad person. You know, and then you be in the dark about it, you don't know nothing about it.
Yes.
You know, and then everybody turn against you, everybody, you know, talking about you, and you the laughing stock, and don't nobody
And
know.
nobody knows.
I mean, you don't even know what's going on.
And that makes you question, like, why didn't that person come to you in the first place and say, you know, hey, I'm having this issue, maybe we need to talk. But maybe y'all just wasn't
And it's
close to
always
friends.
like with women, and it's sad
Yes.
when all of us can come together. And I mean, if I'm doing something that you're trying to learn how to do, come and ask me and I can help you.
Yeah.
Or vice versa, you
Yeah.
know, or if you're going through things, maybe you should come and talk to me and maybe I can, you know, be that listening ear, give you some advice. I mean, sometimes you just have to come out of your shell. You know, everybody's not out to get you. You
Very
know?
true. And you know, we are all works in progress. You know, none of us are perfect, but in the same token, we all want true, genuine friendships. So in order to get that, you gotta exude that. You gotta have that in you. Like, I'm gonna be a good friend.
Yes.
So if I'm gonna be a good friend, I want to look for people who are gonna be a good friend to me as well.
Yes, and the only way you can really be a good friend to somebody else, you have to be confident in yourself. You have to know who you are.
Yes.
You know,
Yeah.
and you just have to just stand strong on that. And it's a lot of people say, "Oh, I don't need a friend." Yes, you do.
You do.
You do. You
do.
need at least one genuine friend
Yes.
who's not your family, because sometimes your family members ain't shit either.
Ain't that true? That
And
is
I'm a living
dead
witness
honest
of that.
truth. Yes.
You know, and
Be your
it'd
own
be
family.
better to talk to people who are not related to you. You know, it feels good. You know, to have support, a foundation with your family, friends. Maybe your significant other, that support system and that foundation, it helps a lot.
Yes.
You know,
Agreed.
going a long way. So,
Yep. I
Yeah.
would agree, honestly. So when do you think you should remove yourself from a friendship if you feel like it's no longer for you? Or how do you think you should go about this?
If that friend is always negative, never supportive, more so instead of that person being a listener, they more so talking instead of, because a friend knows when to listen and not to talk. Whether you right or you wrong, they listen. You know, because you may need a shoulder to cry on, need somebody to, you know, vent to, and they know how to listen. Even if you are wrong or the situation you in is wrong, they know how to listen. You know, and if a friend is always negative or telling you what you shouldn't did or what you shouldn't, but nasty about it, you know, I don't think that's a good friend, and always have something negative or trying to bring you down. That's not a friend. And pretty much you could either distance yourself or you just let them know, like, look, you know, I don't think we should be friends anymore because I don't like the way, and you just let them know and lay it out. You know, and 9 times out of 10 they feel the same anyway.
See, that's my thing. A lot of people, especially my generation, we don't address issues. We just kind of let them fester and then fall off. And then the other person is left like, well, what happened? Exactly. So I would say the same thing that you were just saying, but I would also say, you know, reach out to the person, let them know how you feeling, and let them know exactly why, you know, you choosing to back off, fall back for a little bit.
Sometimes they get angry, they want to fight, they want to do whatever, but sometimes you gotta, and sometimes you have to, it'd be better just to remove yourself sometimes, because every situation, you don't need a reaction, you don't need to give energy to. You know, because some people is not like the same like you, so they might want to fight, they might want to do this, and you're like, I'm not about to fight over nothing stupid like that. You just move on, you know.
Absolutely. So, good takeaway.
Oh yeah, of course.
Would be the friend that you want to be, somebody else to be to you. You know, cut the messy stuff out and really get to know somebody and make sure that they're for you.
Yes, and most of all, you don't have to speak to your friend every day. Stop thinking you have to talk to your friend every day, because you don't. When you have your priorities in order, you have kids, you have a family, like, that's your priority right there. And everything is secondary. Just be there when I call you, when I need you. You know, don't think I'm acting funny because I got a boyfriend. Well, yeah, she is acting funny because you got another damn child in the house. For real. I mean, because if a man good to you, you're gonna be good to them. You know, and you're gonna take care of them. But that don't mean that we're not friends. You know, I just got my thing going on over here. Just be there when I need you, when they fuck up, so and I can call you. But other than that, So, thank you tuning into this episode of Cinny&Holliewood, and make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and just tell us what you think about this episode. Let us hit the notification bell too. Please hit the notification bell. Also, leave comments, drop comments of how your frenemy and friendships have gone in the past. You know, let us know some things or some tricks that you've used to get out of a friendship or to maybe make a friendship better. So, thanks for watching. Thanks. Bye.